NGK, the plug that puts back the spark, presents the 1991 NGK 400 Rally. It's a season that's seen the South African Rally Championships almost totally dominated by the Toyota team of Serge Damso and Vito Bonafide. A second overall in the Tour de Total and 2 wins in the VW International and Castrol rallies, respectively, have secured Serge and Vito a 27-point lead in the championship log. Toyota's strong start to the season sees the first 3 places held by their teams. Nissan, Ford and Volkswagen have all built very competitive Class A rally cars, but have yet to break the Toyota dominance. Are Serge's talents beatable? We asked Toyota's team manager, Ian Miller.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the other manufacturers aren't sitting still, and while we're still making improvements to our cars, they're also making improvements. So I'm quite sure that the Fords and the Nissans are going to be right up there with us all the time.
Just how tired are Nissan and Ford of Toyota's ongoing success? We asked Nissan's Peter de Waal and the Ford laser developer and driver Glenn Hall.
Yes, of course I'm tired. We practiced hard, we tested the cars well, we did a couple of changes to the cars, and before rally one should be optimistic, and I am.
Everybody's beatable, that's no question of that. It's just when, that's the problem. Certainly laying the guideline for us all to follow, but we're working on it. We've made some big changes to the car. One only tends to find out how well you've done at that in the rally. So, as Serge said, we'll see during the first few stages.
With 55 cars entered, choosing a winner is no easy task. Drawn first and leading the pack are Serge Damso and Vito Bonafide. Behind them are the 3 Nissan Sentras of Nick de Waal, Hannes Grobler and Jannie Habig, all hungry to snatch a victory from the #1 Toyota. Sarel van der Merwe and Frans Boshoff are 5th on the road, followed by the Volkswagen factory entry of Johan Evertse and Steve Harding. The second Class A Ford and Toyota complete the lineup for the top 8 places. Being second on the road means Nick de Waal and Guy Hodgson can keep tabs on the times being set by Serge ahead of them. Recent rains in the area have made the dust factor about nil. From the 2 p.m. start, the first leg of the rally takes the cars over 3 special stages in and around Savi, a service break in the town, and a further 4 night stages before they end up in Nelspruit overnight.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's get right down to business as we join Nick and Guy in the potent Nissan Sentra on stage 1.
Turn off at 60 left, 200, turn off at 60 left, 100, turn off at 60 here, turn off at 60 left, keep left, 60, only 60. Keep straight, sweeps right, keep straight, 100, turn off, 90 right, 100, turn off, 90 right, square right here. And turn off left now, T left, 90 left, 90 left. Keep straight, 300, keep straight.
3rd Nissan and 4th on the road are Hannes Grobler and Piet Swanepoel. In car 5 are Sarel van der Merwe and Frans Boshoff driving one of the 2 Ford Cosworth lasers. Sarah's been calling for more power from the engine room, something developer Glenn Hall believes he has managed to deliver. Johan Evertse and Steve Harding on their way to a second fastest time on stage 1 of 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Having set the fastest time on stage 1, we find Serge and Vito stuck with oil pressure problems on the open section before starting stage 2. This instantly promotes the 3 Nissans on the road, Nick de Waal now leading the 50-strong field. Below us, Hannes Grobler and Piet Swanepoel seen here in full flight. Hannes and Piet currently lie 8th in the championship log, a national win long overdue. De Waal and Hodgson complete stage 2 without incident. Stage conditions are a mixture of wet and dry, making tyre choice difficult on roads totally unknown to the drivers. 9 minutes and 33 seconds will earn this crew an equally fast time with Serge Damso, who's now running several cars behind on the road, but still winning the stages. Surge's 2IC Glenn Gibbons in the second Class A Conquest is obviously off the pace. Glenn in fact started the rally with severe stomach cramps. Having won this event last year, Glenn and Peter Cuffley would desperately like to defend their title. The Class B, C and D battles develop unabated. Toyota's Enzo Kuhn in the Conquest number 9 and Eric Sanders in number 11 are once again set for full-scale battle. Electrical problems in stage 3 sideline the Sanders car for over 3 minutes, pushing the team down to 16th place. The throaty sound of the Dacunia Roulard skyline echoes around the forest, the big car sliding on the muddy surface. Ralph Chadwick and Mike Constable in one of the 3 dealer team Class B Golfs. In car 15, the privately entered husband and wife team of Skalk and Sue Berger. Another private entry with Peter Ottersky at the wheel of his Class C Conquest, followed by Tony Ball and Tony Babb on their way to the service and dinner break. Despite having only done 3 stages, the service break is well received, with most of the cars needing attention in one form or another. Serge Damso and Vito Bonafide lead the event by a mere 8 seconds ahead of Nissan number 2. Selector problems urge Serge to call for a new gearbox. Also with serious drivetrain problems is the Ford of Fondamerva, which not only needed a new box but a new front diff as well. Frantically, the task is tackled. On close inspection, the problem is clearly seen. Although only 6 p.m., darkness has completely descended as the leading Toyota restarts for the remaining 4 stages. We join Glenn Hall and Martin Buerter at the start of stage 10.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
For most of the cars, the night stages pass without serious incident. The crew's only too aware that a full day's rallying lies ahead the next day. Patches of mist formed in the cold evening air slow the pace as the drivers become blinded by their own bright lights. Shortly after 8 p.m., the cars book through the final control in Nelspruit. In all, only 3 teams retire, including the Works VW team of Johan Evertse and Steve Harding with engine problems. Serge and Vito have won 6 of the 7 stages run. Stage 2 was drawn with Nick de Waal and Guy Hodgson's Nissan, now 40 seconds behind the Toyota. In Class C, Enzo Kuhn and Johan Seelung have moved up 2 places, while the private entry of Leon Buerter and Francois Jordan have gained 9 places, currently lying 8th overall and 2nd in the class. As the cars leave the early morning restart in Nelspruit, we get a chance to see the route. The stages start near White River, heading in a northerly direction, but concentrated in the forest areas between Nelspruit and Sabi. Another 7 stages before a regroup and lunch break at midday.